Hi folks, welcome to the Sabre Zone. This is a video on this channel for those of you that haven't seen this episode that always discusses what you had to say and how you said it. So I found a clip. And folks, I will get on my notes. I don't know if it'll be tonight. I am still not 100%. It's crazy, but I'm really not yet. I feel good for an hour and then I need to sleep or nap. It's just nuts. Okay, let's take a look at the clip. Love to get Anderson from the Habs, a big forward who can skate, score, and hit as well. I would roll the dice on Kassian or Zadorov. That is from Sabre Noof 1. I believe that's the first time I chose one of your clips, Sabre Noof. And absolutely, oh, hold on guys, I got my volume on, so let me turn it. One of you guys just left a message on one of my videos, so that's what that is. There we go, off it goes. So yes, absolutely, what Sabre Noof is talking about there is, yeah, sandpaper. Sandpaper, right? We need some, and I've done numerous videos on this, Sabre Noof, I've done numerous videos on getting size, getting sandpaper, getting tougher, getting more physical. I can't even go on how many times I must have done that. If you look at a guy you talked about, who I like, actually, I think Anderson, yeah, I don't know if the Habs would let him go. Well, let me go check his cap hit while I'm right here. His cap hit is something like 5.5, isn't it? I'm guessing. I'm pretty sure it's like 5.5. I nailed it. that was a lucky guess. Yeah, 5.5. 5 more years at 5.5. I was thinking 5 between 6, so I just, 5.5. He's 28. Josh Anderson, he's 28. I thought he was a bit older. He's 28. He is a 4th round pick. Hey, he carved out what a hell of a career, right? 4th round pick, and but here's what Pagula won't like: his salary. Okay, the cap hits 5.5, but his salary went from 4. It starts at 7 this year. That's a problem. 7, 8, 7, 5, 7, 8, 7, 5, and 3.5. We'd be paying him like about $6 million a year cash, like salary, real salary, which, but you're right, this guy would really help. Absolutely. I loved what I seen of him in their playoff run. I like Josh Anderson. I like what he brings to the table. I like the mean streak he has. There's a lot I like about him. There is. In the playoffs, he only had 5 goals, 1 assist, but still 5 goals for a power forward that's out there really to hit. And he only had 17 goals last year too, but 5 in the playoffs. It's not bad. This year, 19 goals, 13 assists, 32 points, but a horrible -25, but on the worst team in the league too. So, yeah, Josh Anderson, I would be good with. And it's funny, you're talking about ex-Sabres there with Kassian and Zadorov, eh? Ex-Sabres. And the knock on Kassian, I recall back in the day, before we moved him, or let him go or whatever, I can't remember what we got. I don't remember. But I remembered, one thing I did remember was, that Lindy, when we moved him, the knock on him was he wasn't really willing to go to battle like Lindy wanted. Now, that's just what I heard. I don't know how true it was, I've watched a lot of Edmonton Oilers games, and he has a mean streak in him that's really good, which I like. And of course, Zadorov, I would love to get back. I mean, I definitely would love to get him back because I didn't like when we traded him in the first place. I'll just say that much about it. I didn't like it at all. He's a big defenseman, and I'd heard he was a bit of a party animal, but who isn't at the age he was, right, at the time? So I'd heard that about him as well. So, I mean, these are just some options, folks, right? These are just some options. They're good ones, though. They're good ones. We're going to have to pay. I think Sabre Noof is right. We're going to have to pay something to get something back. Now, could we trade with Montreal? Because Montreal's going to want to clear some cap. Their cap's in a bit of a mess. And I'm being polite saying a bit. Their cap's in a bit of a mess. And I don't know if the Habs would really want to lose him, but his numbers haven't been outstanding, maybe like they were hoping. They were probably hoping for better numbers in Montreal. And I think on a team like Buffalo, he would do better anyway than on Montreal, because Buffalo is more offensive. You know, they got we're getting all the lines rolling in this team. And it would be nice to have some mean in the lineup. There's a lot of guys that I like that don't score like Anderson does. You know, Josh Anderson probably will bring another 20-goal guy into the dressing room, 20 to 25 maybe, depending on who he lines up with, really. And I wouldn't even put it past Granato making this guy a center. Like, I just wouldn't, you know. But if I'm right, let me double check that also before I close this video down, guys. I'm pretty sure he's played both wings in Montreal. I remember him doing that. I'll see if it says it. Yeah, it does. Okay, right and left. Okay, I thought so. Yeah, see, don't forget I watch Habs games. I live in Montreal, so I get to see a lot of their team. You know, if he could ever get back to that point he was with Columbus, where he had that 27-goal season, if we can get him back, and I think we could. You know, this is actually not a bad call. It's really not. And I think now, possibly, we might be able to get him at a good price. Montreal might be willing to unload that salary. They need to get some cap open, Montreal. They're going to need. They really are. The Habs are going to need to get some cap open, and a guy like Josh Anderson, yeah, I would do it. I mean, maybe we can get them to retain $1 million, whatever it is, $1.5 million, and then, you know, then we got to pay him $4 million for what he brings. Would be very worth it. Very worth it. These are just options. These are just options, folks. I mean, we're just throwing some names here in this video, right? And guys that played here before, even, that are out there that we probably could get. I think we could probably get a guy like Zach Kassian for a 3rd rounder, a 2nd rounder, max. I don't even think it would command us. I don't think that we would have to give more than a 3rd rounder to get him in a deal, really. Now, Zadorov, different story. That would cost more. You know, that would cost more. So we'd have to figure out that one. That would be a little more tricky. But, you know, if you're looking at the Flames right now, they got a lot of issues with money going on. That, I mean, they got to figure out they got to try at least to figure out how to lock Johnny Hockey back in. They got to figure it out. I mean, they can't just let him walk. If they let him walk, my God, it's going to be a devastating day in Calgary. It will be. We know how it feels. We've lived it. And this could really damage the Flames' future, like us, Briere and Drury, when we lost both of them for nothing. If they lose Johnny Hockey for nothing, I can't even imagine in Calgary what they're going to feel like. They're going to feel like crap out there. It's not a good feeling, Calgary fans. Believe me, it hurts. You know, the Sabres, here we are years later, and we still haven't won a playoff series since that happened to us. 15 years later, 15 full years gone of my life ever since we let those two walk. If you would have told me that back then, I would have said you're nuts, but there you go, you know. All right, anyway, good topic, Sabernoof. I like that. That was not a bad one at all. Yes, we need to get some sandpaper. These are kind of good names. I would be more than happy getting all these guys on our team. All 3 of them. I would be good with it, really. Somehow, some way. If we could get some guys like this back in the lineup, my goodness. Big bruisers. I'm all for it. All right, folks, that's it. I'm going to get these videos up to you as early as I can, and I'm going to try to jump on some notes tonight. I don't know if I will. I will try, I promise. That's about it. I might go rest. See you then.